hurricane season. The words alone can evoke anxiety. Images of howling winds and torrential rain flash through our minds. But knowledge is power. Understanding the risks and preparing for them can make all the difference. We must remember that hurricane season is not a time to panic, it is a time to prepare. Hurricanes are powerful storms capable of causing significant damage. They bring strong winds, heavy rainfall, and storm surge. These forces can lead to flooding, power outages, and even loss of life. However, by understanding these risks, we can take steps to mitigate them. Preparation is key. By having a plan in place, we can protect ourselves and our loved ones. This includes knowing your evacuation route, preparing a disaster supply kit, and securing your home. Remember, it's always better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. Don't let fear control you this hurricane season. Empower yourself with knowledge, prepare your home and family, and stay informed about weather updates. By taking these proactive steps, you can weather any storm. To truly prepare for hurricane season, it's essential to understand the science behind these powerful storms. Tropical cyclones, the broader term for hurricanes, are fueled by warm ocean water. As warm, moist air rises and cools, it forms storm clouds and creates an area of low pressure. This low pressure draws in more air, creating a cycle of rising air and condensation that forms the hurricane. The spinning motion of the Earth causes the hurricane to rotate, while the continuous supply of warm ocean water acts as its fuel. The strength of a hurricane is measured by its wind speed, categorized from Category 1 to Category 5 on the Saffir-Simpson Hurricane Wind Scale. Category 5 hurricanes are the most intense, with sustained wind speeds exceeding 157 miles per hour. This year, scientists are closely monitoring various factors that could influence hurricane activity. These include sea surface temperatures, wind shear, and the El Niño Southern Oscillation, ENSO. By understanding these factors, scientists can provide more accurate forecasts and warnings. Creating a hurricane safety toolkit is one of the most crucial steps in preparing for hurricane season. This kit should include essential items to help you and your family survive for at least 72 hours after a hurricane. Start by gathering enough water and non-perishable food for each family member. Include a first aid kit, flashlight, batteries, a battery-powered radio, and a whistle to signal for help. Keep important documents like identification, insurance papers, and medical records in a waterproof container. Cash is also crucial, as ATMs and credit card machines may be down after a hurricane. Pack a manual can opener, essential medications, and sanitation supplies like hand sanitizer and toilet paper. Don't forget about special needs items for infants, elderly family members, or pets. Remember, your hurricane safety toolkit is your lifeline after a storm. Keep it easily accessible and ensure everyone in your family knows its location. Stay informed about weather updates and heed evacuation orders from local officials. Section 4, Weathering the Storm Safety Tips for you and your family. When a hurricane threatens, every second counts. Having a plan and following safety tips can make all the difference. First and foremost, stay informed about weather updates from reliable sources like the National Hurricane Center and your local news. If an evacuation order is issued for your area, don't hesitate to leave. Follow designated evacuation routes and seek shelter with family or friends outside the affected area. If you're unable to evacuate, identify the safest room in your house, typically an interior room on the lowest level without windows. Secure your home by bringing loose objects indoors, trimming trees and shrubs, and covering windows with plywood or storm shutters. Turn off utilities if instructed by authorities. During the storm, stay away from windows and doors and avoid using electrical appliances. After the storm has passed, continue listening to weather updates and be cautious of downed power lines and debris. Check on your neighbors, especially the elderly or those with special needs. Remember, safety should always be your top priority. Section 5, Government Resources and Warnings, your lifeline during a hurricane. During a hurricane, government resources and warnings become your lifeline. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, and the National Hurricane Center, or NHC, are your primary sources of information. FEMA provides comprehensive resources on hurricane preparedness, including checklists, evacuation routes, and shelter information. The NHC offers real-time tracking of tropical cyclones, hurricane watches and warnings, and potential impact assessments. Pay close attention to hurricane watches and warnings issued by the NHC. A hurricane watch means hurricane conditions are possible within 48 hours, while a hurricane warning indicates hurricane conditions are expected within 36 hours or less. Your local government will also issue evacuation orders and provide information on local shelters. It's crucial to sign up for emergency alerts from your community and heed all warnings and instructions from local officials. Remember, government resources and warnings are there to protect you. Stay informed, follow instructions, and utilize these resources to stay safe during a hurricane.